Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. 19 instructions.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Up the sideline, past midfield, down the sideline to the 20, and they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, son.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's inside the 30. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. It's a big-time run there by Hall. A gain of 57 yards. First and goal, Jets. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's going to... And he will score! Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
What they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
for that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane from the back to there.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
Get it.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Pushed out to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
We're going to find out pretty quickly how aggressive this head coach wants to be here, Mike. All the analytics say on the plus side of the 50, you've got to go for it. You have to take advantage of this field position and try to come away with 6. Big decision here, and I think they've got to go for it.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here we go. 58, move is that? Right.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, grounding into the ball, modest gain.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Go.
Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Room to run past the 30. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Monday. Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields now. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll take this up past the 40, up at the 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Once more, it's Henderson. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Play action now for Fields. It's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Hill. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
16 yards. And the Jets, first down.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
On the run, here's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. We're good.
Here's Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Milton Williams in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. 3-19.
Throwing is Fields. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Get it! 19-18!
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
They will run it over center with Paul. He gets free inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. That is into the hands of the rookie from Oklahoma. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of down. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score again. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go, son. All right.
It's first down, and it's ball. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Trip square. 3-19.
Fields to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, son. All right.
Now, Fields. On the left side, it's complete. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. They're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. They'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, it's Henderson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 33-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
A give to Henderson, running right. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kevin Byron. Next, let go.
They go play action with Sanders. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Ready?
On On the ground, here is Henderson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf, Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Again, here's Hall. He'll work his way forward for the 3 yards. Aaron Landry there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 46, here's second and 3.
Here we go. Good. All right.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that run. Good for a Jets first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. It could get us all the way out to the 30-yard line. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Azareye'h Thomas there for the stop.
A 3-yard
Second down, they need 7.
3-yard line.
Get it. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 2.
Cup 19. Down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football. Holds him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
It seems like the best offenses in the league all rely heavily on yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why. If you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right.
They go play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jamar Stewart gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and
Here we go. 220.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Johnson.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, New England. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now, Sanders. Headed left, buying time. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
That's good.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the 1st down before being forced out of bounds.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Andy Morales to kick
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 58, here's that. Scott.
Now Fields. There's a short one, caught by Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Scott.
They'll run it with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock stop. 21 seconds to go in the game.
At the 49-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Scott.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Go.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 range, 18 Rattler, 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Here we go, Sinai.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll take this up past the 40. Picks up the 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Fields to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. Third down coming up.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And on third down, that ball's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Here we go, Sinai. Do it.
Fields to throw for it. And he's going to have the Jets first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
What a decision there to go for it on fourth down. I mean, not bad initially by the defense. There was nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. And what they didn't account for, his ability to use his legs. Not only to pick up the first down, Mike, but to pick up a huge chunk play. And now they're rolling.
Here we go.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go, Sinai.
He'll go again with Hall. A big hole. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So, this one a win for the visiting Jets. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.